Your baby is crying again. You have fed them, changed them, and gently rocked them, but nothing seems to work. This moment feels confusing and exhausting. But what if the real reason is something you are doing without even realizing it? Hi, I am Paul, and I help parents understand the hidden meanings behind children's behavior so they can raise happier, smarter kids. Many everyday habits that seem harmless can quietly upset your baby and make them uncomfortable. So what exactly is making your baby uncomfortable? And why do most parents never notice these triggers? In this video, we will reveal 10 common things that may be upsetting your baby and show you how to avoid them. Make sure you subscribe to the channel for more helpful content. Babies cannot speak, so they express everything through crying. They are extremely sensitive to their environment, including sound, touch, and even small changes. Many parents assume that crying only means hunger or sleep, but that is not always true. In reality, many small, everyday things can trigger discomfort. Let us break them down one by one and understand each trigger clearly today. Loud noises. Sudden sounds can easily startle babies because their nervous systems are still developing. A loud television, a door slamming, or someone shouting can instantly make a baby feel unsafe and overwhelmed. Even if the sound feels normal to adults, it can be extremely intense for a child. This often leads to sudden crying that seems confusing to parents. Babies do not yet understand that these sounds are harmless, so their reaction is immediate and emotional. Keeping the environment calm, reducing background noise, and speaking in soft tones can help your baby feel more secure and relaxed throughout the day. But noise is just the beginning, and many other hidden triggers can quietly disturb your baby. Overstimulation. Too many people, bright lights, and constant activity can overwhelm a baby very quickly. Their brains are still learning how to process information, so too much stimulation at once can cause stress and discomfort. You might notice your baby turning their head away, avoiding eye contact, or suddenly crying without an obvious reason. These are clear signs that they have had too much input. Giving your baby quiet time, limiting exposure to busy environments, and allowing breaks between activities can help prevent overstimulation and keep them calm and happy. Dirty diapers. Even a slightly wet or soiled diaper can make your baby uncomfortable. Babies have very sensitive skin, and even a small irritation can lead to fussiness and restlessness. Sometimes the discomfort is not immediately obvious, especially if the diaper was recently changed. This can confuse parents when the baby suddenly becomes upset again. Checking diapers regularly and changing them promptly helps prevent irritation, keeps your baby comfortable, and reduces unnecessary crying throughout the day. Being too hot or too cold. Babies cannot regulate their body temperature as well as adults. Dressing them too warmly or not enough can quickly cause discomfort. Overdressing is a common mistake that leads to sweating, irritation, and even overheating. On the other hand, feeling cold can make babies uneasy and restless. It is important to check their neck or chest instead of hands or feet to understand their true temperature. Keeping clothing appropriate for the environment helps your baby stay comfortable and calm. Hunger that is not obvious. Early hunger cues like lip smacking, hand sucking, or rooting are often missed by parents. By the time a baby starts crying, they are already very hungry and harder to soothe. This delay can lead to frustration for both the baby and the parent. Recognizing early signs allows you to feed your baby before distress begins. This creates a smoother feeding experience and helps maintain a peaceful routine throughout the day. Gas or tummy discomfort. Gas or digestive discomfort is very common in babies but often misunderstood. Trapped gas can cause sharp pain, leading to sudden and intense crying episodes. You may notice your baby pulling their legs up, clenching their fists, or arching their back. These physical signs indicate discomfort that needs attention. Gentle burping, light tummy massages, and proper feeding positions can significantly reduce gas and help your baby feel more relaxed and comfortable. Uncomfortable clothing. Rough fabrics, tight elastics, or scratchy tags can irritate a baby's delicate skin. Babies feel every small detail much more intensely than adults. Even minor discomfort can lead to continuous fussiness and crying. Choosing soft, breathable clothing without tags or tight areas can make a big difference. Comfort in clothing plays an important role in keeping your baby calm throughout the day. Lack of sleep. An overtired baby does not become quiet, but instead becomes more fussy and difficult to soothe. When babies miss their sleep window, their bodies release stress hormones that make it harder for them to settle down. Parents often mistake this behavior for extra energy, but it is actually exhaustion. Creating a consistent sleep routine and watching for early sleepy cues can help prevent this cycle and support better rest. Separation anxiety. Babies naturally seek safety and comfort from their primary caregiver. When that person moves away, even for a short moment, the baby may feel insecure and begin to cry. This reaction is completely normal and part of emotional development. Staying close, offering reassurance, and maintaining physical presence can help your baby feel safe and reduce anxiety over time. Change in routine. Babies thrive on predictability and routine. Sudden changes in feeding, sleeping, or daily activities can create confusion and stress. Even small disruptions can make a baby feel unsettled and uncomfortable. Maintaining a consistent schedule helps build a strong sense of security. When changes are necessary, introducing them gradually allows your baby to adjust more easily without distress. But understanding these triggers is only half the story. Even when parents learn about these common triggers, babies still cry, and this is where frustration begins to grow. You may feel like you are doing everything correctly, yet nothing seems to work, because the real issue is not just what is happening around the baby, but how quickly and consistently you respond to it. This delay, even if unintentional, can make a small discomfort turn into a bigger emotional reaction. Over time, this creates a cycle where the baby becomes harder to calm, and the parent feels increasingly helpless. Many parents begin to question themselves, wondering if they are doing something wrong. This emotional pressure can lead to feelings of guilt and stress, making the situation even more overwhelming. But here is the important truth that changes everything. Babies are not trying to be difficult or demanding. They are simply reacting to discomfort in the only way they know how. Crying is their language, not a problem to fix, but a signal to understand. When you shift your perspective and see crying as communication, everything becomes clearer. The key idea is simple but powerful. Small triggers combined with delayed responses often lead to bigger crying episodes. However, when you recognize the early signs and remove the trigger quickly, the crying often never starts. This understanding helps you move from reacting to crying toward preventing it altogether. So, how can you apply this in a practical way every day? The first step is to observe patterns in your baby's behavior. Notice what happens before the crying begins. Pay attention to small signals, such as facial expressions, body movements, or changes in mood. These early signs are your biggest advantage. When you respond at this stage, the situation is much easier to manage. Prevention is always easier than trying to calm a fully upset baby. By acting early, you reduce stress for both yourself and your child. This also gives you a sense of control, helping you feel more confident in your parenting decisions. Over time, you will start to understand your baby's unique signals more clearly. When you truly understand your baby, you begin to build a strong sense of trust between you and your child. Your baby feels safe, heard, and comforted even without words. This connection creates a calmer environment where both of you feel more relaxed. In the long term, this leads to better bonding, a more settled baby, and a more confident parent. The bigger message here is simple. Small awareness leads to meaningful change. When you pay attention to the little details, you create a positive impact that grows over time. Now we would love to hear from you. Which of these points surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments below. And if you found this helpful, make sure to watch our next video on baby sleep secrets. Thanks for watching.